Hey guys, it's September and that means it's time for my September TBR. Now that Austen in August is over, it's time to really dive into that ALA stack and all of the books that are coming out soon. So I'm hoping to do that with a vengeance. The first up is The Real Boy by Anne Ursu. This is a middle grade fantasy story and I picked it up as soon as the last post for Austen in August went up. The first few days of September I was basically laid up in bed with back problems, so that's why this video is going up late, by the way. But that meant that I had some good old-fashioned reading time when I wasn't knocked out on muscle relaxers. Even though this is part of my September TBR, I'm already done with it. So I will be talking more about this one in my September Rewind, and I'll have my review up soon, as well as being part of the blog tour in the beginning of October. I'm going to have an artwork reveal and an excerpt and a giveaway, and it's awesome, so make sure you check that out. Yeah, so that's middle grade fantasy, and sneak peek of my September Rewind. I loved it. Next up is The Chaos of Stars by Kiersten White, which I am also almost done with. So this one is contemporary, but it works in ancient Egyptian gods, and again is fantasy. And I'm tearing through it, so I'll be talking about that one for you guys in a bit. Sorrow's Knot by Erin Bow. Now, of this entire stack, this is probably the one that I could push to last and not read it all this month, and probably shouldn't because it comes out the latest. It's a November release, and I want to say it's even a late November release at that, but I don't have that kind of willpower. I read an excerpt for you guys for this one, and the back cover is also an excerpt instead of just a general synopsis, and they're both just so compelling that it was really hard for me to not read this the minute that it came in my mail, so I don't think I can put it off any longer. Across a Star-Swept Sea by Diana Peterfriend. This is the sequel to For Darkness Shows the Stars, which was a retelling of Jane Austen's Persuasion. This one takes on the Scarlet Pimpernel and promises to be really interesting. The story is sort of futuristic dystopia, and I'm curious to see where this picks up after where For Darkness Shows the Stars left off, as well as seeing how the story of the Scarlet Pimpernel is worked in, so definitely intrigued for this one. And it comes out October 15th. More Than This by Patrick Ness, which I'm a little bit terrified to pick up because I think it's going to make me cry, but I'm still really looking forward to it. I want to say it's maybe somewhat magical realist. It doesn't really sound like anything else out there that I can compare it to, so I'm excited about that actually. But I just love Ness's writing, I love his style, so I'm gonna put on my brave face and go ahead and dive into this one, which comes out sometime this month, sometime in September. The Girl Who Soared Over Fairyland and Cut the Moon in Two by Catherine M. Valenti. This is the third book of the Fairyland series. Here's the first and here's the second. These are really fun, whimsical, slightly fairy tale-esque stories, very different from what's out there, so really eager to jump into this one, which also comes out in October sometime, October 8th. Memory by Christophe Marzi, which is a ghost story with I think a bit of a mystery to it as well. I did an excerpt of this one for you guys, so I will link that. But this one is out now in the UK, and I don't know if or when it will be coming out in the US. Unbreakable, which is also a bit of a ghost story. This is the first book in the Legion series by Cami Garcia, who was one of the authors of Beautiful Creatures. It's contemporary, and I think it kind of takes on demons and things too, and I also did an excerpt of this one, so you can check that out as well. And this will be coming out in October sometime as well, so a lot of October releases in the stack. That's probably overambitious for my September stack, but I'm gonna try to get through all of them, and a stack of 5 winner, so keep your fingers crossed for me. That's all for this month's TBR. If you do your own, please link it up as a video response and I will come check out what you are reading this month. And my August Rewind will be up soon, so make sure you watch that and see what I thought of what I read in August. And as I said, there will be one more book added to the stack, so you can click on this video now to be taken over to the stack of 5 and vote on which of those books I will read and do a video review of this month. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy reading!